rotate Q, so let's trace Q. About the point 62, which they've very kindly marked for us, 180 degrees. So that's halfway round. That's where it lines up with the squares. So it's going from 6 to 2 to that point to that point. And then I can join those up with a ruler. And label it R. So I want to work out M. I'm going to replace the X with -2 and the N with a 5. Put brackets around everything because then the calculator will get it right. So -2 squared, subtract brackets around the 5, brackets around the -2, tells me the answer is 22. Work out the value of N. So I'm still going to do the same trick. So swap the M for a 12 and the X for a 4. This time we've got an equation to solve. So let's work out this term first. 3 brackets 4 squared is 48. So 12 equals 48. Subtract N multiplied by 4, we write as 4N. Then it's just an equation to solve. So we're going to subtract 48. Subtract 48 is -36. And then opposite of multiplying is dividing. So divide by -4. Gives me an answer of 9. Intersect is what's in both, so they both have a U and a P and an E and an R. U, P, E, R. Union is everything, so we write down all of A and then anything extra that comes in B. We don't need to write the P, U, E and R a second time. Prime numbers, factors of 12, is the overlap empty? So there are no prime factors of 12. Is it true? No, it's not. 2 and 3 are the prime factors of 12. Multiplying with indices means we add them. 5 add 2 add the hidden 1 is 8, so 6 to the power 8. Power to a power means multiply. 7 multiplied by 2 is 14, so 9 to the power 14. We can do some rearranging of this. The opposite of divide is multiply. So we've got 5 to the n multiplied by 5 to the 3 equals 5 to the 4 multiplied by 5 to the 6. Then the opposite of multiply is divide. Now I can apply the laws of indices. So multiply means add. 4 add 6 is 10. Divide means subtract. 10 subtract 3 is 7. So n must be a 7. I want the area. So I've got a rectangle in the middle, which is 85 metres long and 2 lots of 36.6 wide. 36.6 multiplied by 2 is 73.2 wide. So my rectangle is 6,222. The two ends If I put them together, make a whole circle. Circle is pi r squared, so pi multiplied by 36.6 squared is 4,208.351855. Add them up and I'll get the total area, which is 10,430.35186. Three significant figures, that's the first three digits, the 1, the 0 and the 4. I need to keep it the same size. So this was 10,000 and something. My answer needs to be 10,000 and something. SOHCAHTOA, start at the angle, go across to the opposite side. Longest side is hypotenuse, spare is adjacent. Adjacent doesn't have any friends, cross him out. O and H means its sine. The X is on the H side, so I want to know what H is, and according to the triangle, it's O divided by S. O is the 6.8. S stands for sine. Need something to go with it, which is the 52-degree angle. Put that into the calculator. And we get 8.6293238862 to three significant figures is 8.63. 4.2 times 10 to the 6, so it's 4, 2. 10 to the 6 means the decimal point is going to move 6 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All those gaps need to be filled with zeros. So 4,200,000. 3.82 times 10 to the negative 4, so 382, and this time the decimal point's moving the other way. This time's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a 0 in front so we don't lose the decimal point, and fill in the gaps with zeros. Put them in order of size. So they're all small numbers because they've all got negative powers. So the most negative will be the smallest. 8.6 times 10 to the negative 9. Next, 5.64 times 10 to the negative 8. And finally, 5.6 times 10 to the negative 7. So to work out the gradient of L, that's the change in y over the change in x. And we've been given the coordinates, so the change in y, that's the 3 and the 5. And the change in x is the 0 and the 8. 3 subtract 5 over 0 subtract 8 is 1/4. The equation, well, we can use our general form, y minus y1 equals m brackets x minus x1. M is our quarter, x1 and y1 is a pair of coordinates, so we're going to use x1 is 0, y1 is 3. So y minus 3 equals 1/4 brackets x minus 0. Find one that's parallel, so the m is going to be the same, but y1 and x1 are going to be different. So it's y subtract negative 2, that's the y coordinate, equals 1/4, same gradient because it's parallel, x subtract negative 4.